Alright, once you see me doing this, you know. Alright? There you go. Little Bossman Digital Media here. Little replacement for Bossman Cinema. And then underneath all of that is Champloo, yeah? Good. Once you start seeing yeah, once I start glitching then clearly. So I used to write something over here called ham and goat, so I guess this is a, you know, maybe this is a whole M.A.T.E and go on a tangent kind of moment here. Sorry. Yeah, did I scratch my nose? I don't know. You see why it's good to be consistent? Look at this. This don't make no sense. You understand? You see? Alright. You see? That's why. Yeah? That's right. That's why it's good to create a routine. Yeah? It's good to create a routine, because when you create a routine, then you know that you can't show up for Bossman Digital Media and not be dressed in red and blue. Because you try the other thing and that don't work. So if you saw how a business, that looked crazy. That looked like, what was that? Dear God. You know, so yeah. So anyhow, yeah. So I guess it's behind the scenes, you know. And this make more sense, don't it? See? Yeah. So life is a beautiful thing. If you don't see the opportunity, create it. If you don't see the opportunity, create the opportunity. You know. Yeah. So I did quite a few. Yeah, man, I'm proud of myself, you know. Proud of myself. My SEO now look too bad. I type in one Bossman Digital Media and boom bang, everything is there. You understand? So man, I'm on my way to being great. I'm on my way to being great. So I'm not even gonna worry about certain things. I'm going to act. As a matter of fact, so Bossman Cinema look a little bit like that, right? The reason why I decided to switch into this is because I said something about acting, like you have to act. And then you have M.A.T.E and N.A.M.E, as you know, anybody who knows those names, M.A.T.E and N.A.M.E, that's related to Death Note, right? It's not good to only be like N.A.M.E, and it's not good to only be like M.A.T.E. You have to think and you have to act. So blend them. Don't just think, act. And don't just act, think. Put it together. That's the reason why they were able to beat Kira. Why? Because they reluctantly ended up working together. Yeah. Because as somebody said on one of the videos that I need to be playing, said, don't be greedy. You can't do it all by yourself. You can't. So a lot of people tell you need to create value for people and all of these things. And I guess we figured out how we go about doing that. I value conversation, so if you want to talk to me, you know how to. So as Bossman Cinema, if you want to talk to me, comment section. When you go in the comment section and I appreciate your comment, I'll reply to you. Anybody that I don't reply to, you know why. I'm going to reward good behavior. How about that? Let's reward good behavior. If you leave, not necessarily, I don't need to agree with you. But if you're disrespectful, I'm going to push past you. And I'm going to give you no attention. Why? Because that's what you want. And to quote maybe a little 1JM, if you know, you know. If you quote a 1JM, We don't reward people for them bad behavior. We're not rewarding you for no bad behavior. Nah, miss us with that. Miss the whole of we with that. Miss us with that. I don't mind this shirt. I don't. Even though it's not black, the fact that I can still represent the part that call the kettle the blacklist, I'm forgiven for wearing this because I still have the, the short sleeve, aesthetic, So there it is. Anyway, and underneath all of that, Champloo, Champloo, yeah. So enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, enjoy it. I mean, it's not gonna be easy. Just enjoy the journey. Because people go tell you, oh, you made the wrong decision, you made the wrong decision, you made the wrong decision. No, I didn't. Because only not gonna ever work as hard as me. And I'm going to show you what it really takes to be successful. Because you guys think you're doing enough and you're not. But I'm going to show you what you need to be doing. And then when I lead by example, then and only then will you then say, oh wow. No, I'm really, yeah, because I don't have time to waste anymore. I utilize all of my days. In fact, I utilize every hour of my life. I'm not wasting no more hours. I'm not wasting no more seconds. I'm not wasting no more minutes. Yeah. That's what it means to do that. To be a CCO. Yeah. We're not CEOs, we're CCOs. Since we all have an agreement and we all understand, it has been out of many. One Bossman. And mathematically, you should understand that if you multiply 1 by Bossman, you get Bossman. That's why I have no shame in putting the number 1 in front of it. Because mathematically, if you multiply 1 by Bossman Teaching, you get Bossman Teaching. 1 by Bossman Digital Media, you get Bossman Digital Media. 1 by Bossman Cinema YT, you get Bossman Cinema YT. 1 by Bossman Champloo, you get Bossman Champloo. So, if I put a 1 in front of it, right? We'll talk about. So, let me do it again. Let me do another check. So, it worked for 1 Bossman Digital Media. Will it work for 1 Bossman Champloo? It does. It brought up all of the Instagram because I guess the Instagram is my most recent. Oh, but it brought up my YouTube and TikTok as well. So, yeah. Yeah. The SEO at work. The SEO is working. See? Hey. Hey. Alright. So, alright. So we did that. What about 1 Bossman Cinema YT? What about that? Oh, it brought, okay, but it brought up the old page. I feel like I want to take down the old page. I feel like I want to take down the old page. Other things are coming up. So I'm going to want to fix that. My TikTok is there. Yeah, this, so it's fine. It's fine. So we did Champloo and Cinema. I mean, digital media was a success, so that's fine. Ooh, bro, the Instagram, the YouTube, the Facebook, yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's working, guys. It's working. It's working. All right. I'm testing it. Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm proud of my. I'm proud of my willingness to make minor adjustments. Because in the game of MMA, yeah, seeing that me I choke myself now, more of Bossman Cinema will be done at home and not away. You know, every now and then, if you want to see Bossman Cinema here, then you're going to see him in that chair over there as Ultimate One Bossman. But you know, for right now, we're gonna go into the we're gonna go into the little these are the these are the Champloo vibes now. Yeah, there we go. So I was gonna say something, man. Let's see if what I'm looking at will remind me of what I was supposed to say to you. So give me a second. Right. Adapting and making changes. Question. What place encourages you to adapt and make changes on the fly? The very thing that I represent, Bossman Champloo represent. What is that? MMA. You can't always be grappling. You can't always be striking. You have to know when to do what. You have to know, like, you're not going to always be able to. No, this is Bossman teaching territory. You can't always factorize with AC method. You have to know when that not going to work. You understand? You have to know when that just not going to work. When you are attempting to do a level change, or you're doing this and you're doing that, that grappling situation not going to work with that demanding. And if you're going to do it, you have to do it when he is exhausted. Make him tired first and then shoot. Exhaust him first and then shoot. That way he has less resistance against you. He's less effective. So therefore, you cannot be trying to factorize something like, let's say 3x squared plus 2x minus 17. You can't factorize that. You can't factorize that. 3 and 17, you multiply them and get 51. 17 minus 3, I'm going to get you 14. There's no way you're going to get 2. You can't get 2 out of working with 17 and 3. It's not possible. So you cannot factorize 3x squared plus 2x minus 17. Not with the AC method. You have to go use completing the square or the quadratic method. So, big up this man. Big up this man. Yeah. If you can see it, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And big up that man because, of course, this is just the voice. This is the voice of Bossman Teaching. This is the actual face and likeness of him. And then this is for all teachers. You understand? Little shameless advertising, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you see, I incorporated my world and the Bossman Teaching world. You see that? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah. So, the moral of the story is, I had to adjust. I mean, I didn't want to change my first rapping name. I didn't want to change that. I wanted to be called Mesmerized forever. But then I changed the name, and nobody else not have that name there. Who else in the world name one Wilderness? Nobody else. Ain't nobody else. There's only one Wilderness. See that? There's only one Wilderness. You understand? Don't be the best, be the only. And by the way, if you feel like giving up, tell you a little story. Don't be the best. Be the best at not giving up. You want to say it again? I'm telling you, don't be the best. Just be the best at not giving up. Let me tell you, don't be the best. Be the best at not giving up. And you know what? we might put this on a live stream. Why not? Why not put this on a live stream? Why not?